shit. Oh, shit. I thought I was,
I guess they're not interested in kicking it away. They're lining up for an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
they might be telling me to go to bed. They gave me a win.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Oh, that's wrong. I picked the wrong one.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback making checks. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. He wants to go
good ass throw. Binkum. Oh.
Makes a grab right down the middle. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
I would love to sit here and tell you that was the greatest play call ever, and the offensive coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad defense.
They just flipped the entire field, and now they'll try to cash in on 1st and 10 from the 20. Trying looking to cap this drive with the pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Parker. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
It's complete.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work. Looking to throw, it's Newton. Nice grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, you was about to throw me a pick, Goofy.
Not close as he
You'll be
got
glad nigga hit you.
drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And that's a play on 3rd
Close.
down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them.
Who's that? Calvin Johnson?
And they
God
finally get
damn.
to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. And the Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Lost a throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Turning it on. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Working that left side. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Well, after that completion on the corner route, it'd be interesting to see if later in the game the offensive coordinator comes out and shows the defense the same look, but this time sends the receiver to the middle of the field. Might catch the defense off guard.
To throw, it's Newton. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteer! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in games.
After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The give to the back. Finding open areas. Got the first down and more. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. Touchdown ball. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
These guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out a wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job of making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Quick completion to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
Offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The throw to the outside is complete. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the +42. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
They just keep firing. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Now from inside the red zone. And he got smacked just as he released the pass
decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window, and the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Parker. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Handoff from the gun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Newton. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result, 4th down.
On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see him there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right. There he goes. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal.
What do you say? What do you say? Tell him.
Kickoff unit on the field. This defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Boy, that's funny.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Back to pass, it's Newton. Looking left.
Good throw.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Oh, he'll throw it right to me.
Thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Here's a heat. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Let's go.
And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
What a great job by this defense. You get the third down stop, you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, 4th down, 4th small, they go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
That's it right there.
Looking for a crease, it's Parker. Got enough space. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. And they add 6 more to go for that trip to the house.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw. It's Newton. He lobs one high down the left side. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, this
Niggas
defense
so
was ready
fucking
for a
bad, bro.
go-ball. Against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Going back to the well, another deep ball.
Niggas is so fucking bad at this game, bro. It's crazy, bro. Niggas just be rich, and that's it.
He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
No, yeah, pause me. That's what I thought, nigga. On my fucking field, nigga. He was up 14-7. I went down there, I took my 3. Made it 14-10. It was 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the half. He just quit with a minute left in the half. You went out there, got clamped the fuck up, pick, touchdown. Got clamped the fuck up again. Now we in the pause menu. We'll see you. Now he just lobbing bombs to his 94 receivers because he sucked. Got a PBU on one, not a pick. Now he want to quit. Get your money back, man. That's why I won't put no money on this, because I'm not putting no money on her. Because a nigga gonna be better than me, he gonna be better than me. It ain't gonna matter what my team look like.